What is obsessive compulsive disorder, and is it just about cleaning, washing hands, and what exactly is the difference? Hello everybody, welcome back to the Tarot Tanvi. I am Tanvi, this is my studio, these are my tarot cards and I'm going to pull towards the end of this video, so please stay with me. So before I speak about OCD, I would just like to say that this is all for educational purposes and this is not like an official diagnosis, and yeah, just take it as just like a piece of information, okay? So if in case you think that you have some sort of medical disorder or mental disorder, please consult a professional. So obsessive compulsive disorder, also known as OCD, you know, we usually use it as a slang. For example, anytime somebody starts to clean, they say that, oh, I'm just a little OCD-ish. You know, it's sort of become like a regular casual language, which I feel is quite wrong, because OCD is a serious mental disorder which goes way beyond just cleaning your hands, just cleaning the external things. So obsessive compulsive disorder is sort of like obsessing over something. So an external manifestation or an external result of the OCD could be like, you know, repeatedly washing of hands, cleaning something repeatedly, even though you know that it's clean, but you have to clean it. But it's primarily mental. The external action comes way later than that. So it's initially always mental. For example, if you have an old memory, the person with OCD might find it hard to let go of an old memory. So they might keep obsessively rethinking and overthinking, and they would just keep thinking about that particular memory that happened way back in the past and that is probably irrelevant now. So OCD, like many other mental disorders, is mental. It is not just, you know, the physical act of doing something or cleaning something. Now, another difference between a person who is not, who does not have like a disorder, an obsessive compulsive disorder to the level of actually being diagnosed with a disorder, and between a person who just likes to clean when they are stressed, is that a person with OCD finds it difficult to stop it, to stop this behavior of washing hands a particular number of times, for example. But a person without OCD, or probably like who's on a very lower spectrum of OCD or any sort of mental disorder, might find it easier to control this behavior without the use of external medications or, you know, taking external guidance or help. At the same time, in general, we see that, you know, whenever somebody is stressed or whenever you are stressed, you might like to clean around, okay? And you might think that once you clean everything, then you will be fine. So we like to place things in order, we like to create order because we feel in a way that our mental health or our thoughts are not in our control. So putting things up in order is also like, and this is not, I'm not talking about the disorder, I'm not diagnosing somebody, but the point is like anytime you like to control your external circumstances, it is because you feel a lack of control from within. So in your thoughts. So when you feel that your thoughts and your mind is completely out of control, then that is when you begin to try to control your external environment, because you think that by controlling the external environment, your internal environment would be controlled. But that's temporary, it might give you temporary peace, but the initial peace and what's really important is your mental health, and hence please focus on your mental health. So I'm going to pull cards for you. Let's see what we have. Let's see. Ooh, a lot of cards flipped over. Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands as the bottom deck energy. The Nine of Wands talks about fighting a battle alone, you know. It's like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm energetically tired. Like, what do? I don't have the energy to run after my goals anymore. I don't know when are the good things gonna happen. The Knight of Swords is like feeling energized again. So probably I feel that you are coming out of this energy of feeling alone, of feeling like you have to do everything on your own, you have to do everything alone. And instead you get this burst of energy, which is going to help you take leaps of faith, because we have the Fool and the Sun, which are two major arcanas, which is really great, because the Fool is the sort of like the first card, so it has a number 0. Which talks about new beginnings, which talks about taking the leap forward, doing something without it truly making sense. So, you know, you trying out something completely new, even though you have like fears or underlying fears. But, you know, I always say that you'll always have fears with you. But the only time to be fearless is when you are fearful. You know, it's not like you can be fearless when you don't have fears. But the only time that you can act bravely, with bravery, and be fearless is when your mind is occupied with fears. When your mind keeps telling you that you might fail at something, but you still try it. You still find the courage to go ahead and give your 100%. Like, you know, play it to the fullest. That's exactly what the Fool talks about, that you have to follow your intuition before it makes sense, before you see the results. And then we have the Sun card, which talks about happiness. So, you know, you standing in your power. I always relate the Sun card with the solar plexus chakra, which is right here where your ribs meet. And this is yellow in color, and it talks about you standing in your power, you finding that strength in you, you realizing that you are strong, you know, you have the power to create your future, to create your reality. And so this is like, I think the outcome that's gonna happen. Just trust your gut. Don't worry, you are supported, you will be supported, because the Fool has this tiny dog, and dog symbolizes loyalty and also a spirit guide. So your spirit guides and your spiritual team is extremely loyal to you. They're always taking care of you. Do not think that they're not looking after you, okay? So you're extremely cared for and loved. So yeah, so I hope that this was helpful in some way. And yeah, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye, take care.